If you're a man over 60, or care about one, this video could seriously change the way you think about your health. Millions of men experience prostate symptoms every day, but most don't realize how everyday habits may be quietly making things worse. Frequent nighttime bathroom trips, weak stream, urgency, discomfort, or even trouble starting and stopping, these are not just getting older. They can be signals from your prostate. And here's the surprising part. Many of these issues are caused, or made worse, by lifestyle habits you can absolutely change. So in today's video, we're going to break down the 10 everyday habits that may be silently enlarging your prostate, and most importantly, how to stop them. Welcome back to Simply Senior, your trusted source for health tips, smart habits, and better living for men over 60. Today, we're focusing on prostate health, a topic that often gets overlooked until symptoms start to interfere with sleep, comfort, or confidence. This isn't just about awareness. This is about action. Let's dive into the 10 habits that could be enlarging your prostate and what to do about them. Habit 10. Not drinking enough water. It might sound strange, but not drinking enough water is one of the most common yet overlooked contributors to prostate trouble. Many older men reduce fluid intake, especially in the evening, to avoid late-night bathroom trips. But this actually has the opposite effect over time. When you're dehydrated, your urine becomes more concentrated, darker, more acidic, and harder on your bladder and prostate. The bladder and prostate sit closely together. If one is irritated, the other feels the strain. Research shows that chronic dehydration can lead to inflammation in the urinary tract and reduce the body's ability to flush out toxins. That adds up to more irritation, more inflammation, and more risk of enlargement. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. Focus your hydration earlier in the day, before 6 p.m. Aim for pale yellow urine. If plain water is boring, add lemon, cucumber, or herbs. Avoid sugary drinks. They increase inflammation. Even small steps like starting your day with a glass of water can have a lasting impact on your urinary and prostate health. Habit 9. Sitting too long without movement. Whether you're working at a desk, watching TV, or enjoying a good book in your favorite chair, prolonged sitting puts continuous pressure on your pelvic area. This pressure slows blood flow to the prostate, tightens nearby muscles, and over time leads to inflammation. One study published in the International Journal of Clinical Practice found that men who sit for more than 4 hours a day without breaks are significantly more likely to report prostate-related symptoms. This is especially true for retirees who spend more time at home and may be less active than they were in their working years. Follow the 30-30 rule. Every 30 minutes, stand up for at least 30 seconds. Go a step further with a 5-minute walk every hour. If you're stuck indoors, do leg lifts, light stretches, or pelvic floor exercises. Moving your body keeps blood flowing and reduces pressure on the prostate, improving not just urinary function, but heart and brain health too. Habit 8. Consuming too much caffeine. Caffeine might be your daily pick-me-up, but it's also a known diuretic and bladder stimulant. For men dealing with an enlarged prostate, too much caffeine can mean more urgency, more nighttime trips, and more discomfort. Coffee, tea, soda, energy drinks, they all contain varying levels of caffeine, and when consumed all day long, they can wear out your urinary system. They also tighten the muscles at the bladder neck, making it harder to empty fully. Limit caffeine to the morning. Try switching to green tea. It's lower in caffeine and may have anti-inflammatory effects. Avoid caffeine in the evening. Watch out for hidden caffeine in chocolate, energy bars, and even some painkillers. You don't have to give up your favorite morning coffee, but moderation is key. Habit 7. Eating inflammatory foods. The food you eat has a direct line to your prostate health. Diets high in processed, salty, spicy, or fried foods can increase systemic inflammation, and the prostate is particularly sensitive to it. Spicy foods, for example, can irritate the bladder and prostate in some men. Meanwhile, Processed meats and packaged snacks often contain preservatives and fats that trigger inflammation. Studies show that men who eat more fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 fats have a lower risk of prostate enlargement and fewer urinary symptoms. Prioritize anti-inflammatory foods like spinach, broccoli, salmon, nuts, and berries. Use olive oil instead of butter or margarine. Replace processed snacks with whole foods like fruit, unsalted nuts, or yogurt. Try seasoning with turmeric, ginger, or garlic instead of hot sauce. Over time, these dietary shifts help reduce inflammation, support hormone balance, and maintain healthy prostate function. Habit 6. Delaying urination. Holding in your urine too often creates pressure in the bladder, which pushes down onto the prostate. This not only irritates the gland, but may also weaken the bladder's ability to empty completely. When urine remains in the bladder, it increases the risk of infections, and infections are a major trigger for prostate inflammation. In men with BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, this pressure loop worsens existing symptoms and can even lead to complications like urinary retention. Don't delay urination more than 15-20 minutes when you feel the urge. Plan breaks if you're going on a long car ride. Try double voiding. After urinating, wait a few seconds, then try again to fully empty. Avoid just-in-case bathroom trips to retrain your bladder gently. Regular and complete emptying is one of the simplest ways to reduce prostate irritation. Habit 5. Exposure to tobacco. Smoke. Smoking is a well-known risk factor for cancer and heart disease, but it also has a major impact on the prostate. The chemicals in tobacco reduce oxygen delivery and increase oxidative stress, impairing the body's natural repair mechanisms. Men who smoke, or are frequently exposed to secondhand smoke, face a higher risk of prostate cancer and BPH. A 2020 study in the Prostate Journal found a direct link between smoking and aggressive prostate cancer. If you smoke, talk to your doctor about cessation tools, nicotine patches, medication, counseling. Avoid social environments where smoking is common. If others smoke in your home, set boundaries and improve ventilation. The good news? Your body begins to heal within weeks of quitting, and your prostate is no exception. Habit 4. Skipping regular screenings. Most men don't think about their prostate until there's a problem. But like many health issues, early detection makes all the difference. Screenings like the PSA, prostate-specific antigen, blood test, and a digital rectal exam can identify issues before they cause symptoms. Some men avoid these exams out of embarrassment, but they're quick, safe, and can prevent serious complications down the road. Discuss prostate screening with your doctor by age 50. If you have a family history or are of African descent, consider starting by age 45. Ask what your PSA numbers mean and how often you need testing. One short appointment could add years of comfort, clarity, and confidence. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. Daily consumption of red meat, especially processed types like sausages and bacon, has been linked to increased inflammation, hormone disruption, and oxidative stress. These factors all contribute to the slow growth of prostate tissue. Harvard's health professionals study, which followed over 50,000 men, found a significant association between red meat intake and prostate disease. Limit red meat to 1 to 2 times per week. Choose lean cuts and avoid charring or high-heat cooking methods. Experiment with plant-based meals, lentils, chickpeas, tofu, or fish. Consider meatless Mondays or a plant-based meal once a day. You don't have to give up meat entirely, but reducing your intake helps lower the inflammatory load on your body. Habit 2. Carrying belly fat. Abdominal fat is more than just extra weight. It's metabolically active tissue that produces inflammatory chemicals and hormones. That means belly fat doesn't just sit there, it actively worsens prostate symptoms. It's also linked to insulin resistance, which affects hormone levels like testosterone and estrogen, both of which play a role in prostate growth. Aim for a waistline under 40 inches. Start with 15-20 minutes of daily walking. Cut back on refined carbs like white bread, sugar, and soda. Strength training helps reduce visceral fat over time. Even modest weight loss can lead to a noticeable drop in urinary urgency, frequency, and discomfort. Habit 1. Unmanaged chronic stress. This is the silent saboteur. Stress increases cortisol, a hormone that causes inflammation and disrupts hormone balance. Chronic stress also tightens the pelvic muscles and reduces blood flow, two factors that aggravate prostate symptoms. A 2021 study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that men with high perceived stress had significantly more severe lower urinary tract symptoms. Try simple breathing techniques. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4. Set aside quiet time daily, even just 10 minutes. Engage in hobbies, social activities, or nature walks. Don't hesitate to talk to a counselor. Stress support is part of full-body health. Reducing stress won't just help your prostate. It improves sleep, immune function, and mood. Let's quickly review the 10 prostate-damaging habits to avoid. 1. Not drinking enough water. 2. Sitting for long periods. 3. Consuming too much caffeine. 4. Eating inflammatory foods. 5. Delaying urination. 6. Smoking or secondhand smoke exposure. 7. Skipping prostate screenings. 8. Eating too much red meat. 9. Carrying excess belly fat. 10. Ignoring chronic stress. These changes don't require a total lifestyle overhaul. Pick 1 or 2 habits to start with this week. Consistency, not perfection, is the key. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Simply Senior for weekly insights just like this. And share it with a friend, brother, or father, someone who might benefit from this message today. What habit are you going to change first? Let us know in the comments below. We read and respond to everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you.